I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. All right, y'all, real quick. I know we just got off a live and we was on there for quite some time, but baby, I said the Can y'all hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I got a call. So what I was saying was I went to Olivia's live stream. She was on there earlier, I guess when we were live. And she basically titled it that she has a stalker. So how she discovers that she has a stalker, I guess it's out on the internet somewhere. Y'all know Olivia be every damn where on this internet. Apparently, somebody drove by her house and took a picture of the guy's car in Olivia's the apartment she live in parking lot, and he has a handicap license plate. He has a handicap license plate, and so people are saying that he's disabled because he has a handicap license plate. Well, Olivia wants to know why do people want to know so much about what she got going on, right? So apparently what she says is that the guy is a disabled veteran. Okay. So do he get a check? So he a disabled veteran and electrician? Cause that VA money, girl, that VA money kind of long. Now she say he disabled, but ain't nothing wrong with him. So why he got a handicap license plate if he a disabled vet and ain't nothing wrong with him? I'm just trying, sis. So you about to have another baby so you can get some of them VA benefits? At this point, I said, girl, don't try to gaslight the people because people heard that man manhandling that boy yesterday on that live stream. I said, so if he a disabled vet, and so she said, well, since y'all gonna tell everything, tell what type of car the license plate was on. It was on a BMW. And do he own the BMW or is he paying payments, sis? Him driving a BMW is not you driving one. Hold on, what you say? You said you worried about the kids? He probably got injured in combat. Maybe he walked with a limp or something. Yeah, maybe he walks with a limp. Maybe he has, I don't know, I don't know what, because girl, I don't know what's going on. My thing is this, her trying to figure out why people want to know so much about her, because you always on here running your mouth about what you got going on. Not only that, girl, you go live every day, all damn day, and everything that's going on in your house, people are hearing it. So of course people are going to be curious about what you got going on, because again, you just got on this internet last month and told the people you was homeless in Florida, pregnant with two kids in the car. Now this month you got a disabled veteran for a boyfriend that carries his game everywhere he goes, and he an electrician. Right, she live all day, every day. So of course, people gonna be nosy, girl. I mean, you go live 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 10 hours of the day. Of course, people are gonna be nosy about what you got going on. And let's be honest, Olivia don't have a good reputation in this community. People don't like her. Right, and he over there smacking on your son allegedly. It's just weird. It's like, girl, my thing is this. Do people have the right to go by your ride by your house? No. But let's be honest, how Olivia has taunted the internet so much. She done told people to pull up. And like I said, you better stop telling people that before they actually do it. Ooh. Cause I can, Lacey. You gonna buy it? And child, I ain't begging, I ask. It's a difference. Oh God. Anyway, um, she said uh the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Michelle said, "Oh Lord, what now?" I mean, my thing is this. I mean, girl, he a disabled. You say he a disabled veteran. He get a check. Okay, girl. So apparently, she said she gonna get a restraining order. You got to figure out who the stalker first. Yeah, we are racist. Right. We really don't. Child. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Bet none of y'all be over there riding by. No, because I'm on my phone, Black and Bougie. We gonna come tomorrow and talk about it. I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. Not stay out of your nose. Tamri, I don't know who she gonna get a restraining order on. She said she gonna move in silence and she just gonna pop out. I said, girl, well, pop out there. Olivia also said that she can't wait till she move because obviously people know where she live at down there in Arlington. So he said for a person who tells folks to pull up, she's she sure is scared of everything. I mean, I would be scared too, Janae. Think about it. I'm steady taunting people to pull up, and then they actually doing it. Yeah, shit, I'd be scared too if I've been telling the people for years to pull up. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wouldn't be telling people. But she basically Olivia wanted to know what's so special about her that makes people want to know more than what she allows the internet or tells the internet. And it's like, sis, nothing. But that's the thing. Nobody told her to tell the internet last month that she was apparently homeless in Florida. I mean, sis, you could have kept that to yourself. We didn't have to know that. That's the thing. You don't want people to know about your man, or you don't want people to pry about who this man is, but then you take a picture of him and make it a YouTube short. Well, not of his face, but of his back. So when you do stuff like that, what you think that's gonna do? It's gonna make people inquire. If you want to keep your man on the low, then do that. Like, don't be putting images of him on the internet, regardless if it's from the front or the side or underneath him. That's true, Janae. I wouldn't be taunting people if I had small babies too. And at the end of the day, he might be a disabled vet, but do he got the artillery? Not the artillery, the weapons and stuff to fight off the people? I was just like, not he a disabled vet. So I'm thinking to myself, it got to be more to the story. I didn't finish watching the rest of the live, but I was like, it got to be more to the story. Maybe somebody saw him walking to the car or walking from the car. Maybe he walked with a limp. Maybe he got a cane. Child, I don't know. But it's the disabled veteran slash electrician slash gamer. And then I was thinking about something. Yesterday when he was on over there being aggressive with AJ, he was on the game, playing the game, and he plays the game with others. So I wonder what those people who he was playing with the game with, I know they heard what was going on. If we can hear what was going on, I'm pretty sure they know what was going on. So I wonder what they was thinking when he had to stop pause the game to go get AJ together. Yeah, he definitely wears many hats. He I think he does. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he has a disabled vet. She just said that he has a handicap license plate, and then she said he's a disabled veteran. Bright Color says to be over 30 and have a man in your presence on video games. I don't know what probably turned me off. Depends. Exactly, Puerto Rican King, Queen. Child Zolo he's not coming to get that boy. Hell, he a child his damn self. He's not coming to get that boy. Honey, we can forget that. You said you heard army men are crazy. Yeah, I did. Who said that? T. Wilson. I did it earlier. Yes, Simone, I'm back. You said vets usually have bad PTSD. I hope she isn't leaving that random man around those kids. Not saying he would harm them, but Olivia is very desperate for men. Her whole focus is on them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand why she's so shocked that people are prying into her business when she constantly comes to the internet and tells her business. And then because Olivia lies a lot, then people want to go and obviously over the years and debunk her lie. But my thing is, why are you shocked that people are prying into your life when when you open your life up to the world and you do it not just in a 30-minute vlog, girl, you be on live stream for, damn near 10 hours of the day. Yeah, with love. Hey, Black Auntie. Yeah, Black Auntie. Olivia said that somebody is stalking her. Apparently, someone drove past her house, took a picture of the car, the guy's car in front of her apartment. Now, here's my thing. Olivia lives in an apartment complex. So, in order for them to know that that was that man's car, they obviously more than likely seen the man get in the car. Maybe they seen Olivia and the man get in the car together with the kids, and that's how they determined that was his car. It could be SC Johnson. Just because he's driving the car don't mean it's his car. But she says he's a disabled vet. But Olivia say anything at this point. I mean, anything. But like she said, well, if you gonna tell it, why you didn't tell what type of car the handicap plate was on? What you say? Maybe it's his grandma's car. What you say? You loving the new storyline? Ooh, shoot. You said, I hope she keep him around to help him put on for the transmission. Well, no, Lo, she said in the live that we watched yesterday, she told her mom that she took the car to the mechanic because her mom asked her, did she take the car to the mechanic? And she told her mom, oh, I didn't tell you. They said nothing's wrong with it. Apparently, that's what she said. So I don't know. Mm. Y'all real mad about that 4.99 super chat. Why is y'all so upset about that? I mean, I see people getting super chatted large amounts of money all the time. And child, I'm not mad at them people. Why are y'all mad at that? I didn't ask that man for that money. He just randomly came to my chat and dropped it in my chat. Now I'm not saying that y'all need to be happy for me, because obviously you're not. But I'm just trying to figure out, why is y'all so mad? People get super chatted on the internet all the damn time. Why why do I have to be any different? She said it was $7,000 to get her car fixed. Oh, she said that earlier today. Well, that's not what she said yesterday, but not $7,000. Girl, you might as well go get a whole new car. Baby, I wish I would. $7,000, you might as well get a new car. What's 7,000? The transmission? The parts and the labor? God, that's expensive. You said, well, there you have it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, God. Can y'all hear me? Okay, there you go. We said stay out the casino till tomorrow. You a damn lie. I wish I would. Baby, I wish I would. Stay out the casino. Oh, you a damn lie. Oh, Chris Coco, now you know he know better than that. Talking about TMR stay out the casino. Shit. I wish I would. With every chance I get, baby, I'm gone. One thing's for sure, two things for certain, baby. I works for mine. You see that man can't be around the web kids? Yeah, Lynn, I appreciate that. Tell him I said happy birthday, T. Wilson. Yeah, please. One thing for sure, two things for certain, baby. I don't be studying these people on this damn internet, cause honey, they gonna hate you when you're alive and hate you when you're dead. It don't even matter. It don't care. It don't matter what you do on here. They just gonna keep on. So it just don't even matter. You welcome, baby. Ma just said, "What's your cash app?" Ooh. Thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate that, baby. Ooh, y'all, this. Hold on. Mm, Wait me one moment, y'all. Oh, there it is. I just put it in the chat. No, it's not my birthday yet, S.C. Johnson. It's actually not till Saturday. But thank you anyway, sis. I appreciate you. You know, at the end of the day, y'all, it's just a blessing. You know, it's a blessing to reach another year. And I haven't made it there yet. I still got 2 more days, you know, but it's truly a blessing. Oh, really, Lord? Okay. Yeah, Virgos are good people, y'all. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Virgo, but Virgos are good people. They really are. Red, happy belated birthday to you, sis. I didn't know you were a Virgo. Sean, yeah, that's right. You're a Virgo too. Thank you, Maja. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, y'all just don't know. I've been through a lot. You know, losing my mom last year, then losing my mother-in-law this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And two of the most beautiful women, obviously, that were in my life are no longer here. And I think about that every day, every day. And how I see on the internet, how folks are just losing their lives at such young age. It very tragically. You know, if somebody, lost their life because of an illness, obviously losing a life, losing to someone is very sad. But to lose your life at a young age so tragically, like Romika, the young lady that lost her life in Chicago, was that last week or week before last? Like, it's just so tragic. Thank you, T. Wilson. So, like I said, y'all, being on the internet doing reactions, at times I enjoy them. But, I mean, obviously, y'all, I don't want to do this for the next 5 years, 10 years. I'm not going to do it for that long. Eventually I'll be doing something else, that I also love to do or like to do. Life is very, very different now, you know. Yeah, I know you did, T. Wilson. Life is so very precious. So birthdays mean a lot because that's literally a whole nother year that you made it around the sun, you know? Hey, Brandy. And even, even when you say, I know with love, yes, ma'am. And even when you say, TMR, I think about it every day. To I lost my mom 9/11/24 last year. It's been hard. I'm so sorry to hear that about your mom. Yeah, SC Johnson, um, 3/18/2024 for me, you know. So yeah, but like I said, obviously y'all, life goes on, life moves on. And then you just try to make the best of whatever time you got left on this earth. Yeah, we did, SC Johnson. 9/28, Renee. Okay, would you Libra, right? Libra gang. Yeah, Libra on this way. 5/7/2024. It do, Jalen. Do feel like yesterday. It really do. Baby, not a day go by. I don't think about mine. Not a day go by. you know. But at the end of the day, y'all, everything that lives shall die. And but it's, the grief and the pain is obviously something you carry with you for the rest of your life. But knowing my mother, she would want me to be happy and keep living because I'm a mother too, you know. Your mom's birthday is 9/9. Yeah, Lizzie. Yeah, my dad, he passed away in 2014. So, at times I feel like an orphan, you know. And when I talk to people and they, there's have obviously still have their moms and their dads and they're older, and I just look at people, friends of mine and stuff, and just look at them like y'all just don't know how blessed you are to still have your mother and your father or both still here around you. Like that's extremely a blessing. You said I lost my father and no longer speak to my mother because she kept choosing men over us. Oh, I forgave her and with her best, but she will not instill her narcissistic, manipulative ways upon my children. I mean, you got to do what's best for you, baby. Now one thing you did say that I appreciate, you said that you forgave her. So you don't want to go with that malice in your heart, right? You forgave her, but forgiving her don't mean you got to entertain her. You can forgive her and not deal with her and move on. Don't live your life with that malice in your heart. Was it last year, Monique? I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Yeah, T. Wilson. You say you just found out your dad isn't doing well when I went to visit him just 2 weeks ago. Oh no, Brandy, I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Yes, forgiveness does release pain with it and healing. It does. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that. I got I just gotta give forgiveness and let that part go because that's heavy on your heart, and you don't need to walk around with all that heaviness on your heart. It won't allow you to it won't allow you to heal and prosper and move on. It's a lot of times it's easier said, but it's the truth, and you just got to figure out how to implement that into your life. That's all that is. You just got to implement it into your life, y'all. You know, at the end of the day, y'all know I try to be a very funny person. I am a funny person, and I love I love people. And let me say this, I love helping people. I've always had that type of spirit, that type of heart. And at times I feel like my reactions helps the people who watch me because I try to make it funny, so you can laugh and giggle a little bit, not being mean and heinous in no way, you know. But even with thank you, Whitney. Even with that being said, sometimes a lot of the stuff that's going on, I just don't want to be involved in. I just don't want to. I don't really want to consume it because I don't want that to get in my head. I've said this to you guys before. You said I'm losing my dad to, and is that cirrhosis? Oh no, Ashley, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, we know just by watching the internet, people are going through things. People have always went through things. People are going to continue to go through things. You know? Yeah, Allie. Hey, baby, how are you? Yes, especially in this atmosphere, we do need labs. We really do. I don't know if you guys heard about the young man in Mississippi. Is it Delta University? The hanging of the 21-year-old man they found. They said in the middle of the campus by the pickleball field, hanging from a tree. Is his name Trey? Baby, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, well, why are we not talking about this? Why is this not on every news feed? Why is this not on every or every social media platform? Why are we not talking about that? Really, Brandy? Yeah. Why are we not talking about that, y'all? And then the police said there's no foul play. Wait. Okay, so you're saying when you found this young man, there was a stool next to him? Is that what you're saying? Cause how did he hung his own self from a tree? Is that possible? You know, but it's people that are loot. I don't know if y'all see. Apparently, Jimmy Kimmel been fired from his show for remarks he made about Charlie Kirk. People are getting fired left and right. So, baby, I'm telling you, or that man in North Carolina that was on that was that a train he was on that unalived that lady from which where was she from? Ukraine? I think she was like 23 years old. I don't know her name. It's a difficult name for me to pronounce. I don't remember it. But baby, when I tell you we are living in some very evil, dark, demented times, like the type of stuff that goes on now, I never even heard of 30 years ago. I've never even heard of this stuff. That you can very evil time that you can sit on a train and baby, when I saw the video, the woman didn't even scream. She just cried. Put her hand over her mouth and you just seen her kneel over and fall to the floor. It was the people on the transportation with her, they didn't flinch. And I'm just thinking to myself, what the freak is going on in this world? Like it's insane. It just makes you scared to even go anywhere. So now you can't even ride public transportation? But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And this is a true story. I've caught the bus before. I've been on a train before, but I do not like riding with people sitting behind me. I never liked that. And if for some reason I am riding public transportation, be it a bus or train, and somebody is sitting behind me, I always sit at an angle. I always sit like at an angle, away from the like my back is towards the window, but half my body in the aisle, and I sit at an angle. I never get real comfortable on the bus or the I've never done that. I've been doing that when I used to have to catch the bus back in the day when I didn't have a vehicle or my vehicle was broke down so I could still get to work. I never sat, and I never sat in the back of the bus. I always sat up by the driver, the driver of the bus. I would sit up by the driver. I was never the one to go. I remember times me and my kids would have to get on the bus and they be running to the back. And I used to get so mad at them. I'd be like, get y'all butts up here. Don't be running all the way to, and this ain't got nothing to do with Rosa Parks. It's just, don't be, if something happened, baby, I want to hurry up and get off this thing. I don't want to have to fight people to get off. But I think, you know what, Kylie, she wasn't paying no attention. I don't think, I mean, obviously that woman wasn't thinking she was going to lose her life on that public transportation. I don't even think she was paying attention. Because let's be honest, I mean, a lot of people just look weird and they ain't even got no ill intentions. Like, people just got weird looks on them now. Adventures with Tam, I can agree with that. I do feel like the internet plays a lot into the the psychotic evilness of the world. I feel like the internet does play a lot into this. It really does. I agree to that. Yeah, I don't think she noticed him either. I really don't. I don't think she noticed him at all. You said that man was visibly agitated and I don't play with crazy. So sitting in front of him was a no-no for me. I need to keep my eyes on him. Yeah, I agree, Black Auntie. I agree. It was very sad to see that lady lose her life like that on that public transportation all alone. And it's the fact that she didn't even scream. She just cried and put her hands over her mouth and just kneeled over and fell on the floor. And obviously, that's more than likely when she stopped breathing. No, she never did. She never said anything to him. Yeah, the guy did say that she was reading his mind, but apparently he's had episodes of schizophrenia, and the family said they had been trying to get him on his medicine, but he wouldn't stay on his medicine. And yeah, no one helped. But Lizzie, to be quite honest with you, what was they supposed to do? Think about it. Me personally, I'd have been shocked if I would have been paying attention. Baby, I'd have been too scared to go near them. I don't want to lose my life too. So saying no one helped, Lizzie, I'm be honest with you, helped in what way? And I, I don't know if it happened fast or not, Woo Honey, because we're just seeing a video. We don't know what happened before that. What the moments before that. Sometimes all you can do is be as a good witness, because people saying nobody went to help. I mean, you got this man with a knife. I'm sorry. I, don't- I you know. You said being a person that rode NYC public transportation a huge portion of my life. I know better than to sit with my back to anyone. I've seen it all. Yeah. Yeah, I never did that, y'all. True story. If I had to sit where somebody was behind me, I always sat at an angle. I sat I sat at an angle in the chair. I never sat all the way back. I just sat at an angle with my purse or my bag or whatever I had on my lap, baby, ready to go. As soon as yeah, I never did that. Not blaming her, but I'm just saying. And it's the fact that she, ran from Ukraine to get away from the violence to run into the violence, which is so unfortunate. She said, I never got there with anyone either. I always sat or stood facing the other people. Yeah, woo, honey. Yeah, that's true, Black Auntie. That's so true. Yeah, she was unfortunate. So, like I said, y'all, we living in some evil times, and although I mean, obviously, we need to stay prayed up. You need to stay very conscious of your surroundings. You want to still live life. You want to go travel, and you want to go out, and you want to go to events, and you want to do that. But I just really feel like be selective in the type of places that you go and you conjugate at, because you don't know what's getting ready to happen. You really don't. And imagine that you can't even go anywhere and have a good time and just enjoy the ambiance of where you at, because you hoping and praying don't nobody spaz out. Yeah, yeah. So okay, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I know we already went live earlier. It's just like I said, y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I don't even really know much more to say. I feel like maybe all of you guys are obviously doing that, and unfortunately, evil is amongst us. We really can't get away from it. Um, but try to stay as prayed up as you can, and stay very aware of your surroundings, where you at, what you're doing, how it's being done, and obviously the company that you keep. Like if you get a bad vibe, baby, follow your first mind, follow your first instinct. If you're getting a bad vibe from a person, take heed to that, baby, because you're getting that feeling for a reason. So take heed to that. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I just wanted to wake y'all up for a few moments and tap on y'all ear. But we're gonna check out Livia's live more than likely tomorrow. I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow because I'm trying to get my prep ready for my birthday. So, because I don't want to be at the last minute trying to go to the nail shop and all that. Baby, I'm trying to get all that done. So, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all have a good night. And tomorrow, gonna see you in the next one, honey. Love y'all. And please, y'all stay safe. So, what you love. Bye.